Hello everyone and welcome back to XCOM, Terror from the Deep. When we last left off, we were attacking having yet another go at this alien colony. It's alien colony number 1, our old friend. There is an old friend there, apparently a Tassoth that desires destruction. There is no line of fire, however, to this enemy Tassoth, so we need to get a better look. There you are, hello. Have a shot at you. There isn't enough time units, so just have a look at you and see 3 independent aliens. Well, we'll have some fun with our eye toys. Sorry, our mind toys. Let's molecular control this guy. No, no. Well, Grim Bookshelf, I want you to use your MC Reader on the guy at least. Yes. Alright, we'll molecular control him again. We'll try one jam. And now we'll try one in molecular control. Doesn't seem to do much, does it? Let's have another go at this MC Reader. Oh no, you turn so you can't do it twice. Isn't that shocking? Well, let's hope he had a slight disappointing view on life. On the plus side, however, provided we can get these guys out, they should be able to launch a torpedo. Although I don't want to risk, like, launching one from there. It's just asking for trouble. So, yeah. Might just have to play it safe in that regard. Pointy stick, though, can run out there. Kill. Alright, otherwise... yeah, it's basically a good turn, I reckon, because I don't want to put any of the guys outside to get consumed by a brain sucker. I want to have a good powerful attack. However, Dove can throw that chemical flare here. That is good. That is a good throw. Dove could also equip the sonic pulsar. Can't prime it, though. Otherwise, well, that's a good enough turn. Turn 2. The Turn of Dreams. Well, not really, but it is turn 2. How many people are still there? A lot. Okay, well, let's try shooting some of them, shall we? Well, you took out the little gantry there. Let's continue with the molecular control spam. We'll probably find this a lot easier once we start killing them. He's down to 50 morale, so he's not feeling too crash hot at the moment. And neither will he once Sweet Exterminator is in place. Next turn he'll be able to deliver powerful attacks against our foes, though I could have done that last turn. Meanwhile, though, Dove is ready to throw a grenade upon our enemies. Of course he doesn't have time units for that sort of nonsense. So he's just going to stand there looking like a dill. Good on you, Dove. Just to think, they named some soap after you. And I'm sure someone is crying out going, "But Dove is not a soap!" But it is. It is. Alright, Ingram Newsreader can be poised by the door. Let's end turn. It's a brain sucker. Leaving the area. Investigating. Dove is under molecular control with a primed grenade in hand. It is the first time this squad has been exposed to molecular control. It appears that Dove is the one, having shot our Sea Lankan's tank in the back. Like a pro. Pointy Stick has panicked, unfortunately. And there is Dove. It's a problem. But we'll do things one thing at a time. First, we'll launch our Disruptor Pulse Launcher at the enemies, taking out that brain sucker. That was my first priority, and I'm now satisfied. We can only hope that our good friend recovers for next turn. We have no visibility of the enemy aliens, which was regrettable, but we will press on. Ignorant newsreader needs to take a step forward. One step forward was taken, like a charm. Fortunately, we do have iron armor, which does help, but it's still important for us to not be too complacent. This is an enemy alien here. Well, it's a friendly alien, but it's still there. And I know that trying to kill it would be harder than it needs to be, so, yes. I don't think you can control people who are already under molecular control. So, yeah, not going to try that. Okay. Well, let's use MC Reader on him. We can't. Alright, we'll just intern then. So it's Pointy, Stick, and Dove that seem to be the favourites. Dove remains under molecular control, primed grenade still in hand. It's unfortunate that our first man out the door was the person to fear. Fortunately, it seems that Ignorant Newsreader has got away with it, and is now running for cover. Well done, Ignorant Newsreader. Well done indeed. Losing the Sea Lincoln's tank was regrettable. But fortunately, we have a will and a way forward. The Weed Exterminator will fire next turn. The bow and arrow could fire right now, and so will do so. It's time to empty the area up here. That wasn't what I was quite having in mind, but okay. That happened, apparently. We don't have time units for that. Okay, well, let's end turn. Not happy with Dove sitting there. He remains under molecular control. The trick is in this war, or bow and arrow under molecular control isn't good either. In this war against the aliens, we really need to demorale them as quickly as possible. Demoralize them, rather. Dove's still there, although it doesn't seem to trigger reaction fire doing this. That's better. We just need to keep demoralizing our enemies until they eventually and completely fall over to our way of thinking. Hopefully this guy doesn't try to do anything stupid. Or anybody else for that matter. So we'll just completely disable them for now. Ignorant Newsreader coming forth. Completely unfazed by the molecular control attacks because she's ignorant. I mean, give her credit. She may be ditzy, but she can shoot, and she doesn't seem to be the target of any enemy attacks. Very good combination for an XCOM operative. Let's end turn. Very weird start to this mission so far. Very weird. Dive under molecular control again, basically pinning us inside our own Triton. Bow and arrow remains under molecular control. It's really just a chain of events. Pointy Stick under molecular control. Okay, well let's still keep firing away into these enemies. We need to take them out, and that's definite. People have fallen over all the way over there, so we're going to start attacking people over here. We have blown the walls open accidentally. I have no idea where waypoint 3 is, so put it there. Okay, we just keep causing havoc, basically. Very good indeed. The more people that are put out of commission, the better. And now the power of ignorance continues. We can see some enemy aliens. We shall now attempt to use molecular control upon these aliens. Fail. Alright, well let's just kill the one with the nasty gun. Let's just stand over here. That's good. I like standing over there. And in order to prevent reaction fire from killing ourselves, we will negate the time units on those guys. And, well, really, we are forced to intern, although we will use the opportunity to MC read these people. This Tassoff Soldiers has 11 morale, so it is unlikely that he will unfire his weapon. That is good. We'll intern. Molecular control attacks has been 1 so far. 2, 3, 4. 5. Yeah, he has panicked. Dropping his weapon and running for cover. But the ignorant newsreader will gun them down. People thought that my statement of ignorance is power was silly, but it turns out that I was right. First off, a personal introduction to a thermal taser. Hello. We could have another personal introduction in a moment, if you like. As a squad leader, we shall use molecular control against the molecular controllers. How successful was that? Still on 70 morale? Can we do it? Maybe. Maybe indeed. The weed exterminator is out of disruptor pulse launcher ammunition. Helps, that was not good. By accidentally trying to click on that man, not forgetting that he was not ours, I provoked reaction fire from Dove, which meant that we lost the weed exterminator. His purpose had been served, but it was still not nice to accidentally do that. Alright, well, unfairness aside, that is our turn. We'll negate the time units on these guys. And call it a turn. So let's end turn. And we'll make it the last turn for this video. Dove remains under molecular control. Pointy stick remains under molecular control. However, the bow and arrow seems to have been freed. Although he may reaction fire, he may run away into the arms of the enemy. Oh no, he remains under molecular control. Okay. Well, let's make a move, Mr. Newsreader. Mrs. Newsreader, rather. Stun another Tassoff. 2 stuns was not enough. Look at that Tassoff's health. Man alive. It's ridiculous. Well, let's keep trying to control him. If nothing else, it increases the experience of our own infantry. Somewhat. Alright, well, yeah. I suppose that's our turn, isn't it? It's not turned out very well, this attack. But what we'll do is we'll call it a video, and when we come back next week, we'll continue to play more. Let's play XCOM, Terror from the Deep.